Hi, and welcome to the Blood Sugar Boot Camp, where you will turn your health around on a dime. I'm Kat Pisani, and I'm excited to be your guide for the next 6 weeks. I know that you are about to embark on a journey that's going to transform your life in ways that you may not even believe are possible at this moment. Changing behaviors is one of the trickiest things you may ever do, and that is why I designed this program to work on multiple levels of learning in the brain. I am going to help you rewire your brain for success. This program will coordinate the left and the right sides of your brain, and you'll get ongoing motivation through positive feedback that is built right into the course. You're going to be supported emotionally through community and self-reflection exercises, and you will experience firsthand ancient secrets and new science. And all of these tools work together to create a totally amazing experience. I'm excited for you because this type of healing that is possible through participating in a course like this, it's just not possible many other ways. It doesn't happen through reading a book or even listening to a podcast. You can't even get this type of result in my office. That's why I designed this course, so people like you could get the results that they wanted. I'm so excited for you. I'm thrilled that you've made this choice, and I promise to deliver you with an amazing experience and leave you feeling like you got more than you ever expected. That's my promise to you. Just know that I have created this program not for me and not for money, but for you. I've poured my blood, sweat, and tears into making this something that will inspire you and give you back your health and your life. So get ready. The first thing that I want to do is share a bit about my story and how I came to create this program. And then I'm going to go through what you need to be doing to prepare yourself and your life and your space to be ready for your new life. I'll be covering some technical information towards the end of the video, so make sure to stay on until the end. So first, just a little bit about myself and what inspired me to create this program. When I was born, I spent about 6 months in a foster home before I was adopted. I was adopted into a good home, and I had a pretty normal childhood, except for the fact that at 9, I was diagnosed with a hereditary condition called retinitis pigmentosa. This disease is degenerative, and it usually causes people to go blind. So these early experiences, the adoption and the degenerative eye disease, they gave me fertile ground with which to work on healing. I had to find a way to overcome and change my genetics, and I wanted inner peace. So I began to search for answers. My first love was music, and I went to music school and I studied jazz at Auburn University. Eventually, I found myself playing in a band and I was giving massages to the band. I quickly realized that I had a gift. So I went to massage school, and today I still love working with people in all realms of body work. I find that work incredibly rewarding and inspiring. As I've been practicing body work, I also began to study nutrition and homeopathy and herbs. At the core, I have a fascination with what it takes to heal. I wanted to know what it takes to change and why it's so hard for people to change and why they don't change. I'm interested in every aspect of health and healing, so I just kept studying. I studied hypnotherapy, I studied neuroscience, energy work, biology. I've studied herbs and nutrition. I've studied trauma release techniques. I have extensive training in psychospiritual realms. I spent most of my years as a body worker working alongside chiropractors, and I've learned a great deal from them. Eventually, I became a holistic nutritional consultant, but I was never really satisfied with that model. And then I ran into functional medicine. Functional medicine, in my opinion, is the perfect union between the holistic model and the accepted medical science. Finally, I'd found the holy grail of health and healing. I'm now a certified functional medicine consultant, and I'm married to a chiropractor. Together, our mission is to find the root causes of disease or disharmony in the body and help people achieve balance and return to health naturally. But I still wasn't satisfied with what I was able to do in my office. I had people showing up who wanted help but struggled to implement changes they needed. I was perplexed. What was I going to do with all of this knowledge that I'd spent so many years compiling? So I decided to do a vision quest and I went away for a week. During that week, I meditated and I did transformational breath work and I received acupuncture twice a day. It was an amazing week. And after one very special breathwork session, the idea came to me to create this program. The rest, as they say, is history. It's not been an easy road. I've had many setbacks and a lot of doubt. And at one point, my computer crashed and 6 months of work was lost in an instant. But I was passionate. I knew this course could help people, and I couldn't give up. So through my extensive training in functional medicine and nutrition, I know a great deal about how to use nutritional science to optimize health. But at the end of the day, I also know that it's our mind that has to change in order for us to truly transform. Healing happens when we align emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that's what this course attempts to help you do. We need to have the knowledge, and I'm going to give you that. But I also want to give you experiences that will help you learn on a deeper level. I know that it has to happen on more than just an intellectual level. True transformation takes you somewhere that you didn't even expect to go. And that's what I want for you. I want you to have the education, but I also want you to have the experience of going through something that is worth your time and energy and money. And it'll make a difference in how you feel, what you do, and most importantly, in who you are. If there are dreams that you've blocked or given up on, I want to inspire you to bring them back to life. I want you to live up to your potential in all areas of your life, and I need you to have great health in order to do that. So with that, let's get down to business. Enough about me. As I said, this program is about you. I'm motivated by your transformation, and I look forward to sharing this journey with you. The first thing I want you to do is to be open. So I'm going to say some things that a part of you may want to poo-poo. It's just probably going to happen. I'm just going to ask that you try on what I'm asking you to do in a way that you might try on a coat at the store. You take it out, you put it on. I really let yourself play with it. Take it out for a test drive. If at the end of the training there's parts that you don't like, you can just return it to the coat rack. You don't have to keep anything that's not right for you. But for now, I want you to try it on. Just do what I'm asking. Your job is to show up and see what happens. Sound good? Okay, let's get started. I'm going to lead you through a quick little exercise that will help you see what I mean. Find a place that's comfortable and take a big breath. Wherever you are, just for a moment, close your eyes and greet yourself in your body. Just slow down a little bit and notice your breath, the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. Notice the regularity of the breath, the predictability of the inhale and the exhale. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it for just a moment. When you exhale, feel a wave of relaxation coming over you from your head to your toes. Feel your body begin to give in to the pull of gravity as your body relaxes into whatever you're resting on. Notice the connection between yourself and your chair. Feel your whole body let go of any stress, worries, or tension. I want you to say to yourself, I'm committed to this program. I'm committed to doing my best, and my best is good enough. Say to yourself, My health is improving each day. I am now free to experience my optimum health. I am better each day in every way. And slowly open your eyes and come back into a more waking state of awareness. I know this course is going to take some extra time each week, so take anything you possibly can off of your plate for the next 50 days. Say no to any other non-essential commitments and make your health your number one priority. I promise you, if you do this with your whole heart and just keep showing up, you're going to be amazed 50 days from now. What I just showed you here in less than 2 minutes is how to set an intention. It's a powerful tool that you should use for absolutely every single thing you are trying to do in life. Someone once said that not taking time to center yourself and set an intention is like walking from Detroit to San Francisco because you didn't want to stop and look for your car keys. It makes that big of a difference. Just take a few deep breaths, relax into a positive feeling, and then powerfully choose the outcome you want to have happen. Awesome. You are officially on the program. So your program includes a weekly webinar. Now this could be split into more than one webinar, but you're going to get one module to complete at home at your leisure whenever is convenient for you. You're going to have one weekly phone call where we all meet and contribute to that phone call. Part of this course and what makes it so beautiful is the coming together of all of our gifts. So I'm going to call forth your gift of helping other people with your wisdom on those phone calls. So I really want everyone to show up on those calls, and that's going to be part of the magic of the course, is that it's not going to be scripted, it's not going to be informational, it's going to be motivational, and we're going to help each other, and we're going to create a community that helps us live into our dreams. We're also going to have some weekly homework. So that homework shows up at wherever you picked up this module. Right after that, there'll be questions that you can fill in, and those questions right there go straight back to me. One of the questions is, when do you want to do the weekly phone call? So that's going to be one of the first things that you're going to have to fill out. And that comes straight back to me. And every week there'll be some questions there for you to ponder and to answer. And that'll help me understand what you're going through, what your needs are. So it's really important that you do the homework. 10 minutes for you exercises. You're going to be responsible for showing up for 30 days of these exercises. Some of them are built directly into the modules, just like we did that exercise a minute ago where I had you breathe deep and set an intention for the course. They might come just like that right in the middle of the course, and you can check those boxes. When we do an exercise like that, check one of your 30 boxes off. I will be adding to those as we go. So you're going to have other downloads that you can look at and videos that you can watch that give you some deeper exercises from all over the world. Some really, really important gems are in there. So take time and do those. So one thing I want you to do is I want you to think about space. When you think about transformation, you want to think about creating a space for transformation to happen in. Transformation tends not to happen when everything is cluttered in our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. So we want to create space in our life. That means maybe taking some things, like I just said, off of your to-do menu, trying to just kind of get rid of. If you can simplify things down and kind of make it as simple as possible for the next few weeks, that'll be very helpful in creating your environment. And then also you might want to create the space where you work. Create your office to be something sort of special where you're listening to this. You have some pictures around, and we'll talk a little bit about some of those in a minute. You're going to want a comfortable place to sit down and relax. And you may even want to lay down at times I do offer some meditations that are more extensive, and those meditations you can lay down, close your eyes, go for it. So I'd like for you to create your why. And this is going to be exercise number 2. I want you in a minute, after I'm done talking about it, I want you to turn the computer off or put it on pause, and I want you to write down your why. Now let's talk a little bit about what a why is. A why is bigger than you. If you are just trying to change your health for you, you're not going to be successful because you're not big enough. You need a why that's so big and so powerful that no matter how hard it is to do what I ask, because some of the things that I do might be really easy for some people, but somewhere along the line, I'm going to ask you to do something where you're just like, no, I can't do that. And you're going to need some reason to do it. So your why can be your grandkids if you're really motivated by being alive for your grandkids. If you don't have grandkids, then that's not a good why for you. Your why might be something like helping to change the world or do a job. Perhaps you have a job that you can't do if you're unhealthy, and that's your why. And you really are motivated by getting that job done. Maybe it's something that's going to help other people or some research that you're doing. So that's your why. Maybe your why is because you want to climb Mount Everest. You have always wanted to do this. You've put it on the back burner, and you know if you don't get your health right, you can't do that. Let me share with you my why. I've already shared it with you, but I'm going to share it with you in this context. I lost all of this, all the work that I did for 6 months on this course. I had to come back and spend all this time like second guessing myself. Oh, I'm spending all this time. It's taking away from my family. I have kids. They need my attention, and I'm ignoring them while I'm getting this course done. I had a lot of reasons to stop. You're going to have a lot of reasons show up why you're going to want to stop. The reason that I kept going, the reason that I found that was bigger than the what if it doesn't sell? What if I never make any money? What if it doesn't, nobody likes me? What if I sound stupid? All of that, the reason, the one thing that kept me going, that got me back, that made me do it for the second time was that I believe in the transformational power of this program. I believe I have a gift that I'm supposed to give you. And I really want that not for me, but for you. And you are the reason why. You are my why. I have pictures around my room of people who I think might be interested in this course. And they are the reason that I'm doing this. What's your why? Stop the recording now and get big. I want it to be way bigger than you. In the next video, I'm going to give you what is called your Power 4 exercises. I want you to pick 4 exercises, and you can download them because at the end of this, where you picked up this module, in the download area, there's going to be all of the exercises in downloadable picture form. You can go online and make your own downloadable form. However you do it, I want you to have 4 exercises, and I want you to have them really visually in front of you so that you can see them. You don't have to think. Remember, your job is just to show up and do what I say, right? So I don't want you thinking about it past this. You're going to watch this video. It's going to explain, how do I pick 4 exercises? What's the important pieces here? And you're going to pick 4. Don't think about it again. Stick pictures of them. Write it down. I really don't care. However you do it, you need to know what your 4 are, and you need to have it right in front of you. And then somewhere in your world on a poster board, you can put 30 boxes, and that's when you do the exercises of any kind. This can be mental, spiritual, emotional exercises. Okay, other things that you may need are sticky notes, a journal, a computer, way to watch this. You've already figured that out if you're here. And I want you to have a willingness to try it on. So keep that mindset of, okay, I'm just going to try this on. So your first sticky note I want you to do is to write this promise to yourself and to the other participants, to me and to your family and friends down. I promise myself, the other participants, my family, and friends to show up for the entire 50-day program and to do my best. That's all I ask of you. That's what I want. That's what I want you to want for yourself. And now you know why you're doing it. So, a couple of I'm going to run through this quickly, odds and ends, but put this in the back of your mind. Week 5 is detoxification week. Week 4 will be preparing for week 5. But week 5, I want you to look at your schedule, make sure that you can handle eating on a different plan. That's the week when everything comes together and it's going to be intensive. The more focus you can put on that week being just for you to get this right, the better you're going to be. So just kind of in the back of your mind, in your schedule, take things off your to-do list and focus on this program as much as you can during that week. There's also a disclaimer. I need that back before you'll get your first module. Each week on Saturday, the new module is going to become available. That'll give you the weekend if you need the weekend to listen to the new information. In the homework section after this module, you're going to fill out a health history form and what time works best for live calls. Make sure to do that and get that back to me as soon as you can. The sooner the better. The link to the calls will be emailed to you. You can call in and just listen, or you can listen via the internet, or both. You can ask questions via telephone only, so I do want you to see if you can figure out a way to get on both the internet and a telephone, especially because in this course I really put an emphasis on community. Technical questions about how the course runs or if something's not working for you, email support and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. At the end of this course, at the end of this module, there's a link to sign into the forum, and I want you to go there and start getting to know one another. This forum is safe. It's only for people taking the boot camp. So it will not show up in other Facebook posts anywhere. So you can be free to be real inside this forum. And I really, again, because I feel community is really important to your success, use this community. I want you to visit it on a daily basis if you can. And if you're not doing it for you, maybe you can do it for someone else. I would like for you to buddy up too. If you can find someone in the forum and on the course that you resonate with, find a way to exchange personal information. Feel free to go ahead and do that. If you want to do that through me, through the email support, you can do that. And I will try to help facilitate the exchange of information as long as both parties tell me that that's what they want to do. Otherwise, I will not give your information to anyone, I promise. So just so that you know, if you need further assistance because of a more complicated health concern, you may upgrade for $149. This is going to include an extensive health intake and evaluation with specific modifications to this program designed for your issues. So I know a lot of you are going to come in and you're going to have multiple problems. Maybe you have a leg that's broken, or you have neuropathy, or you're on a lot of other medications and things, and you're worried about certain issues interfering with your doing this program. In that case, I hope that you will consider this so that I can take some time and really help you modify this so it's going to work for you. Furthermore, you can get a full VIP upgrade. This is a year-long email support. It comes with a full health diagnostic with lab testing and special recommendations, a full report that you can give to your doctor and your other practitioners. It's going to include the testing, nutritional program, and recommendations. It's going to include 6 one-on-one coaching calls, an individualized, specialized diet and exercise and supplementation program just for you. It's going to include access to the VIP programs, including my members only area, all of my videos and audios, and an area to purchase testing and supplements. So this is really a great deal. It's as much as I could possibly pack in, and it's everything that I think someone would need in order to change their health completely in 1 year, from being really sick to getting well. So if you have a problem with allergies and asthma and heart disease and osteoporosis, any of those thyroid problems, autoimmune problems, this is the upgrade for you. This helps take all of that into account and get a little bit more specific for your special body. Okay, guys, well, thank you so much for listening today. I look forward to seeing you on the first module, Healing the Mind. Go ahead and listen to your Power 4 exercises, and I will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.